Guess what?
What's that?
Tastes like blood in my mouth.
Cool.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Jules.
And
we doing filmographies.
And tonight we're doing the 7th Wesley Snipes movie.
Yeah.
New Jack City.
New Jack City.
Is that what you thought of constantly when you watched this movie? Is that old New York City Pace Picante commercial?
This stuff's made in New York City. New York City. Get a rope.
No.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah.
I can't do a synopsis because the phone's over there.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I did.
Let's see what we got here. So this is from 1991.
Yeah.
Thankfully, an hour and 37 minutes.
Oh, I know. Too short, right?
It's a weird movie.
Yeah?
There's some weird parts in here.
Do you have any trivia for me about this weird, wonderful, wild movie?
A little bit. Mario Van Peebles apparently was friends with Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
After they made Heartbreak Ridge in 1986.
Okay.
When Mario Van Peebles took New Jack City screenplay to Warner Brothers, they said, yeah, we like this. We bout this.
We appreciate that it is a crack movie.
However,
Mm-hmm.
we don't want you doing it.
Oh, really?
You're a nobody. Clint Eastwood stepped in and he said, you mother howlers, get off my lawn.
Oh, no.
You know, and they said, wait, what? And he goes, take a chance on this kid. And it launched his career.
Mario Van Peebles?
No, Clint Eastwood.
Mm-hmm.
Did it really?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't do much.
A couple. Did he do Quick and the Dead?
No.
Who did that?
Oh, no, that's Sam Raimi.
Directed that?
Yeah. He did Posse, maybe, is what you're thinking of?
Is Lawrence Fishburne in there?
I don't know.
No,
Timothy Roth?
Stephen Baldwin.
I am aware of it existing. I did not watch it. I thought it might be cool, but that was back when I used to have to travel for videotapes.
It was largely based on a real-life Detroit gang known as the Chambers Brothers.
Not the Cash Money guys?
Not the Cash Money guys. The Chambers Brothers.
The Gold guys.
They ran out of money, went over budget. So originally the chase sequence with Ice-T and Pookie was intended to be in cars. Instead, he jumped on a bike. And he chased him on the bike.
How do you feel about that? Would that have been way cooler in cars? I'm fine
no.
with it. Okay.
Why is he going over all these bridges and just hit a road and fucking flat it?
Stairs.
Just get on a nice road and you can fucking flat out take that guy.
Uh-huh.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to go down the Joker stairs.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to go down an
10
even
flights of them.
bigger set of stairs and fall what looks like 100 feet.
I'm going down a pyramid.
Wow! And then Ice-T jumps up. Where'd he go? Oh, he's running away. And then he jumps down.
That's crazy.
And then he's right on his asshole again.
Mm-hmm.
How is he that good at running?
Man. We're not there yet. What do you got any more trivia?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay. Julian,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you hit us with that synopsis?
New Jack City. There's a new drug on the streets of New York, and it's called crack. Luckily for Nino Brown, Wesley Snipes, he is able to sell a lot of crack to make a fortune with the help of his friend G Money, Alan Payne. But one man's luck is everyone else's misery. Now it's up to Police Sergeant Stone, Mario Van Peebles, to put together an elite group of New Jack cops to take down these New Jack criminals. To do that, though, Officer Scotty Appleton, Ice-T, needs to stop thinking with his dick, get along with his casually racist white partner Nick Peretti, Judd Nelson, and whip his crack fiend informant Pookie, Chris Rock, into shape in order to bring Nino and his empire crumbling down.
I don't like New Jack City as a name. What is that?
No.
Are they in New York City?
Yeah.
They call it New Jack City?
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's boosting cars or robbing people?
Well, because they were doing that New Jack swing.
What does that mean?
New Jack swing?
What does that mean?
It was a form of music.
What does that mean?
It was like R&B mixed with like swing vibe.
What does that mean?
Guys were wearing zoot suits. And
Free
shit.
your mind and the rest will follow. Is that part of it?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
What are you doing?
cut that, please.
It's like Boys to Men, ABC, BBD.
Yeah.
They talk about that. No, we're swinging
Oh,
New Jack style.
that's okay. I will say that this movie kicks off with a lot of like old hip hop from the 90s.
Mhm.
The old, I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This movie tricked me into thinking it was good for a little bit.
Does it feel like Mario Van Peebles was kind of doing a little bit of a Spike Lee thing?
I felt like he did a good job of making it seem exciting and making it not seem hacky until the writing got in the way and the acting. I feel like he might be an okay director if he was paired up with a good screenwriter.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Solo with Mario Van Peebles? He's got a shaved head. He's like an assassin for the government. He might be part robot.
Oh, shit.
You don't know about Solo?
I will now. So the movie starts with Ice-T. He's got dreadlocks.
If you were to be like, Jason, start us off. How does the movie start? I would say, I don't know.
Yeah. Ice-T's got dreadlocks.
He's chasing Pookie?
No, they're doing a deal. He's talking about buying like, I don't know, 17 kilos or some shit.
From Mookie? Pookie?
Yeah.
Mookie.
Yeah, he's holding it together. He's representing, but he's also twitching a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a crackhead.
Oh, man, I'll give you this much. Nah, man, give me this much. How about this much? All right, let me see the money. And he goes, all right, here it goes. And Pookie goes, oh, shit.
Kicks him in the balls.
Yeah, and he grabs it. Starts running away.
Mm-hmm. Hops on his Huffy.
He does, eventually. So they're running a little bit on foot. Hey, Ice-T, motherfucker. Chung chung. And all of a sudden, yeah, Chris Rock jumps on a little Huffy. It's got mag wheels. Did you see that?
I don't know what that means.
Well, it's got mag wheels.
Okay.
And
that is funny or awesome, whatever you're thinking.
It's when back, instead of having the multiple metal spokes that you normally see in a bike,
Sure.
mag wheels had plastic, like 5-point star type Keelys.
Is that shitty? It sounds shitty.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're taking away the flex of metal.
You gave me a Kmart bike that's going to break.
Giving you a plastic rim. Yeah,
he's going to do real good going down those stairs.
Look dope, though.
Yeah.
Back in the day, man. Remember the big wheel with the thing? You pull that and you could skid.
No.
Oh, man. I think it was the Knight Rider one.
The spin-out lever. Knight Rider. That's cool. One more, kid. Go to turbo.
So it's a pretty long chase scene.
It's super long.
Pookie's.
It's Mookie, right?
Is it Mookie or Pookie?
It's
I
Pookie.
think it's Mookie.
Okay, he's biking out of the way. And
Pookie's too cute. That's not Pookie.
It's Pookie.
And eventually, I mean, they're just going down so many stairs. And eventually, Ice-T's like, fuck it. And he just shoots Chris Rock in the Achilles tendon.
No. Chris Rock goes off the edge. Ice-T chases him. They end up on a playground. Chris Rock pulls a fucking gun on a playground full of children. And Ice-T's like, I'm going to shoot him in the foot. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just minding his own business.
No, he
shot him in the foot.
I was quite surprised to find out he had a gun.
Oh, okay.
He was just running up until then.
Think you slick, you little punk blasphemous dope fiend, bitch.
And the money's going everywhere.
Yeah. And then Ice-T's like, don't take that money. Don't take that money.
Guy's like, I'm going to take this money.
Wait, can you do an Ice-T voice?
Hey, don't take that money.
That's pretty good.
Except this guy's standing there.
Uh-huh.
And he's looking at him. What's going on over here?
It was going to come into play later.
I might have to remember this.
This guy's...
but only at the end.
Sharp looking.
And at first I'm like, this guy feels like an alderman or like a government guy.
Yeah, his tight mustache and suit.
But he's not.
No.
Is he getting the dope?
I'm not quite sure. But
okay,
can I say, I never thought I would say this ever, Julian.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
I don't. I have no idea, actually.
Ice-T is pretty handsome.
Oh, sweet.
It's fucking wild. I don't like his hair ever in my life. He's always got a ponytail, and he's looking pretty rough. If you, like, shaved his head and got rid of that mustache, you'd be like, that man's very handsome. It's right there. He's young, and he looks really very good.
He's the real deal, man.
I got a lot more respect for Ice-T after watching this movie because whatever. But
when he was rapping,
yeah,
he was a pretty notable rapper.
Colors. I'm a nightmare walking.
Psychopath talking.
Just a number of instances in this movie, it feels very homoerotic.
Yeah,
yeah. There's a number of times where you're kind of like, what's going on here? But jump forward.
5 years.
Mookie's on crack now.
He's a super crackhead.
He's the crackiest of them all.
His teeth, what's up with his teeth? They just rubbed some shit on his teeth for this movie? Because it looks like they're black and rotten, and then he's doing fine when he's fine later. Sobers up. Yeah.
Because Ice-T treats him to dentures.
Your teeth just come back? Drink enough milk, and your teeth come back good as new.
So Mario Van Peebles, he's a real hard-boiled cop.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a shoulder holster.
He's not very good in this.
No, he's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a good actor at all.
Yeah.
And
wait, have you seen Solo?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. You don't know what you're talking
With
about.
Aaron Ryankinson, the Star Wars movie?
Solo, where
Yeah,
Mario
a Star
Van
Wars movie.
Peebles is a cyborg assassin for the government with a shaved
I probably
head.
have seen that.
And he rises up from the water like a Rambo.
I definitely probably have seen that.
He's about 15 times stronger, 10 times faster than any man. It's not just a weapon, he can make decisions.
I'm going to watch it when I drive home. So he's like, hey, you ever seen The Untouchables? I'm doing that.
Who's doing that? Oh, Mario?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen The Untouchables.
Yeah, I'm Elliot Ness. I'm getting together Sean Connery. And
he's Billy Crudup?
Yeah.
But no, Billy Crudup wasn't Elliot Ness. Who
no,
was
he was J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to take down Scarface, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Because G-Money is Nino Brown's friend. And he goes, hey, I got this crack now. You heard of this?
Guys, check this out. This shit's crazy. People will just keep coming back for it.
And not only that, women will fillet you in order to have their drug fix. I have had my penis filleted 6 times this week.
I know damn well ain't nobody sucked your shriveled up dick.
Oh, you trying to diss me, right?
Look at this little glass vial of little teeth pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You give one of these to a person, you ruin their life, and they become a slave to this drug instantly.
Awesome. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take this drug that ruins people's lives and makes them a slave instantly, and we're going to take over an apartment complex, and we're going to force them to be our clients.
Right. And they'll be on our sides because we give them presents at Christmas like the gangsters of the 40s in the movies.
Even though when we show up, we shoot one guy, and we force a lady and her daughter out of her apartment in another instance. Well, what are you doing? I thought you were just going to set up shop here.
We are the good guys.
Yeah, they're just blowing dudes away.
You know, honestly, at this point, I'm still thinking this movie might be pretty good.
I lost it when they had matching jackets.
Okay, these are things that I was able to look past because I expected it was better than it was.
Uh-huh.
And then later on, by the time we got around to like the 3rd or 4th matching outfits for the crew, I was like, this fucking movie, I can't even, it's a comic
They
book
look like
movie.
Bob's henchmen from Batman.
Is this not a comic book movie?
Yeah.
It is absolutely a comic
It
book
feels
movie.
like Dick Tracy a little bit.
He's the villain with his squad that is like him.
Dutter Man. Keisha? Is that her name?
Is that the name of the girl?
Yeah, I think so. And G-Money, which is spelled G-E-E, by the way. It's not just the letter.
That's good.
And
Is it? I mean,
Nino Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So Stone puts together Ice-T with Judd Nelson.
Now, what is with the white guy that's hip to the black sitch, like in the inner city, being racist?
But he's also
like,
racist, right?
I feel like that is always the thing where it's like, we got this guy, he's pretty chill, but he's close to the streets, and listen to what he says.
There's a little bit of that in, like, The Last Boy Scout.
Are we supposed to think that they're cool because they're like a little racist?
I don't know.
I think we're supposed to think they're cool.
But the racism gets to the minority character, but he's also, like, endeared by it.
Buddy, are you telling me that I'm going to have a bad time watching The Last Boy Scout?
I think he does a little bit of that in there.
I believe you. I think I vaguely remember Bruce Willis saying some weird shit to
And you're
Damon
just
Wayans.
like, God damn it. Maybe if you put down that crack pipe. So he's a racist.
Judd Nelson sucks in this movie. He sucks so hard.
Maybe if you weren't all killing yourselves because of drugs. Or what, I'm too white for this?
I fucking love that instead of an old grizzled white
that
police
guy's
chief,
better.
they're like, hey, we got the old black grizzled police chief with the mustache and the I'm exhausted by this bullshit attitude. I loved it.
And an Italian toupee.
Yeah, well, the hair was, I had to think about the hair for a long
That's
time.
so great, though. So Stone's taking down Nino, and he's building the team, and there's also an Asian feller
Oh, yeah.
in there.
And
maybe a lady?
I've seen him in a lot. Yeah.
A white lady?
Uh-huh. Tits? Is that her name?
Maybe. Tits McGee? Yeah, that Asian guy. Was he Diamond Face in James Bond Never Say
I don't
Tomorrow?
watch those movies. Is that a movie? I don't think that's a real one. I think you made up a James Bond.
It's the one where the car's invisible?
Never Say Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow Never Dies?
Tomorrow Never Dies. That's the other one. This one's with, there's like a Snow Castle.
Never say tomorrow is not enough.
Yeah.
To me, on this
What's that guy's name?
No Time to Die.
So they're doing the squad, right? And they're on a rooftop. Nino takes over this huge fucking apartment complex.
Are we already at the point where we're going to figure out the inner workings of that building?
Kinda.
Because this is when the movie really fucking went down the shitter for me.
Nino pisses off the Italians. That one guy's got a ponytail. He goes to see him.
I can't quite remember the details of this. Now, is Wesley Snipes out of line? I feel like I remember Wesley Snipes being way out of line.
Yeah, because G Money's like, hey man, chill out. They've been good to us. Because basically what happened was apparently the mob allowed Nino to move drugs.
Mm-hmm.
They probably were like, we got drugs and we need a black feller
Ha! I got it.
to move them.
That didn't sound like Snipes.
Mm-mm.
Ha! I'm James. No, I'm James Z. The J stands for James.
So they're forcing everybody to do crack.
They're forcing everybody. Who's forcing people to do crack?
Nino
What?
Brown and his boys. They take over that apartment and everybody's doing drugs.
I don't think he makes them.
I mean, he kind of came in they shot somebody when they came and took over in their black jackets with pink writing on it.
That's the drug dealer of the building.
It just was a guy in his apartment in front of his family.
You're not talking about that Rastafarian dude?
No. They kill him and they force that other guy to walk naked.
That's the guy who runs the building.
Yeah. This is they just burst in an apartment and a woman like grabs her kid and and they shoot and he goes down.
They deserved it.
He's just a guy living there.
No. But
It kind of felt like Judge Dredd
okay.
taking over that apartment.
Well,
like
they
that.
stole it.
Mama. But yeah, so when they're taking pictures, okay, so the movie's everything I just said is true and has happened.
Okay.
Okay. and then when they're taking photos of Nino Brown handing out food, we see Chris Rock all fucked up. This is when we were introduced to him as a junkie.
Full on crackhead.
Mookie, look at you, man. You used to be beautiful. What happened to you? All that pot you're smoking.
Yep, that'll do it,
And
man.
he goes,
Man, I know I look like stir-fried shit. Man, I know that. Man, why don't y'all hook me up with some food, man? Come on,
Look,
man.
man, there's a line. You gotta wait. Look, will you get this man something to eat, please?
Oh, yes. Hook me up, man. Hook me up.
you clean yourself up, come give me a job. He goes, here's a turkey. Who wants to buy a turkey?
Yeah.
And then we see him, Ice-T's taking pictures and he goes, damn, I shot that boy. And then he goes to find him at a crack den where he's doing crack with a woman.
Dang, I shot that guy. I can't do it. Damn it, I thought I could really do it. I really felt
Oh,
like
dang,
I
I shot that. I can't do it.
Yeah.
And he goes, give me some of that turkey. And she goes, no, I'm eating it. He goes, bitch, I went out and got that turkey. And I'm a man. I'm going to fight. And he starts fighting on her.
He's mean.
And then Ice-T grabs him. What are you doing? Throws him up against the wall. You can't be doing that.
Yeah, Mike Tyson, that's what we're going towards.
Uh-huh.
I got it.
What? You that cop to shut up. And he
Don't
puts a
you
gun
say
in his
that.
face. You coming to work for me. What? And he throws him in a detox place.
Yep.
Because apparently you can just walk in, sign his name.
Yep.
And the guys just grab him and take him away.
Yeah, I think that's how that works.
And what?
I think that's not how that works. Otherwise, people would be doing it left and right because there's a real drug problem.
Yeah, and now it becomes Pookie's story.
What if somebody just grabbed you and threw you into a place? I hear you're addicted to that marijuana. I smoke some marijuana. I don't.
I'm gonna fucking die in here.
Have you killed people for marijuana? No. What?
I'm gonna kill you.
But only because you kidnapped me, not because of the marijuana.
So the Mookster is really
Old Dookie's in jail.
in bad shape.
Yeah.
He didn't want to hear about it.
His teeth are rotten.
People are telling stories,
Mm-hmm.
but he gets better.
It's great.
And Ice-T watches him while he sleeps. He's all crumpled up in his underwear and he's just watching him. Oh, Mookie.
Yeah.
And then he takes him home.
I didn't realize Chris Rock was like such a big part of this movie.
Yeah.
He's really like the third guy for 5 minutes.
Yeah, he said after this, people would just, like when he was doing stand-up and shit, guys would come up and like slip crack vials
What?
into his pocket.
That's horrible.
Like, yeah, we liked you in there.
What the fuck? Do you think that's true? I bet you that's true.
Probably happened a couple times, I
Crack
imagine.
boom.
Crack and
Oh,
cocaine, probably.
That's sad.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I don't want people slipping hard drugs in my pocket.
I don't want to know that drugs are in my pocket and I didn't know they were in there. And now I'm walking through the airport.
Yeah.
You know,
you're always at the airport.
He's good, but it's really wrought and melodramatic. This portion of the film.
Mm-hmm.
It goes on for a while.
Yeah.
We don't see anything about, all of a sudden Nino Brown's taken over a building and then we're in Mookie's lifetime story.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, what the hell's going on with Nino?
Ice-T, you saved my life. It's not
Yeah, he's
either.
sweating in the bed.
How come you're good at accent? You're good at impersonations. I am not.
I just go for it.
I was.
Yo, man, you're on my exercise bike. Yo, man. Because he's on his exercise bike.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, come on, Mookie, you can do it. Oh, man. And then he like puts his head on his shoulder. Gets real tender.
Homoerotic?
It is. I'm thinking, is he fucking this kid? What's going on? But they're like, hey, we're going to send you in. We're going to put this big belt buckle on you.
Well, that's because a fucking old Mookie there is like, you saved my life.
I know all about their crack.
I want to bring him down. I think that you saved my life and we should put me in immediate danger and get me killed.
Yeah. And you go, well, tell us about the place. Well, it's like this. What? They have frequent flyer cards or whatever?
Them girls, their tits are loose.
Man, you don't know nothing about the, what do they call it? The Carter. It's the name of the building. Y'all cops are stupid. So they put a wire on him, apparently, and a camera in his big cowboy belt buckle.
This belt is really a video camera, Pookie. These wires are transmitters. They'll be taped to you as if you're wired for sound. It'll pick up your communication, send it back to us, in addition to other sounds and images around you. It'll also pick up shit you can't even hear.
Don't worry, Pookie. Relax, you'll be great. number one. You're the best man for this job. You're a fucking genius.
Freddie!
Your mother.
Because he's the lookout.
Yeah, he just stands in a window and watches.
Yeah, it's funny when Nino's telling his plan to his crew about taking over this building, which takes up 1 square block. He goes, now I want to look out here, 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 and here.
Do they really take over blocks? Is that like, can a building be a whole block?
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of apartment buildings that take up an entire block.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Julian, between you and me, it's a lot.
They're making $1 million a day, they said at the Carter.
I know.
Or a week.
It's a week.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
It's a lot. You know, after about 30 days, wouldn't you just be like, all right, I'll be in this other country.
Yeah.
Send me money. But if you don't, I don't even care. I got 30.
Mm-hmm.
You shut up, Jason?
No. So Mookie is one of the lookouts. And he's just looking out.
Yeah.
And they go, yo, man, you've been looking out so good. I'm going to promote you, son.
I like that they have the sea of crackheads, like when you first come into the courtyard of the building to get where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sea of crackheads to deal with. That's a good, I don't know, it's like a war thing, like a moat.
So Nino Brown was dating a woman.
Yep.
But she can't have kids.
Doesn't that lady look like Vanessa Williams?
A little bit.
Yeah. It's not Vanessa Williams?
No, it's like Michael Michelle.
Okay.
Is their name.
Michael Michelle.
I'm pretty sure.
Good job.
There is Keisha is actually played by an actress named Vanessa Williams, but it's not the Vanessa Williams.
No.
Keisha actually is not the girl with the gun. I believe she's G Money's woman. Because like Nino Brown's like
the woman that gets taken from him?
Well, she gives herself away.
Yeah.
Nino Brown's like,
she's
I'm
fucking
Scarface. I'm the king of the world.
She's a wicked hoe.
And
it's
she goes,
crazy.
hey, why don't y'all run a train on me?
This girl's like basically masturbating in front of everybody the entire time she's on screen.
And it's so weird. You didn't notice this, but I did.
I did.
G Money is like, yo, Nino, we brothers for life.
We ride together. We die together. Bad boys for life.
Yeah, I'm going to fuck your girlfriend, though. He goes, what? What are you talking about over here?
Yeah.
And so she's up in front of the TV sexy dancing.
Yeah, she's masturbating the whole time. She just keeps rubbing herself and looking at him.
You can see her taking down her panties.
Uh-huh, I saw that.
And she throws them at him.
I didn't see it.
But she's still wearing panties. She had on 2 pairs of panties.
I mean,
when you see her taking it down, you can see she's still wearing red panties. Why does she have on 2 pairs of panties?
The smell.
Oh, sure. Very. You're astute. You're a real astute.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're a student of the film. So he fucks her.
Yeah.
And G Money's like, oh, shucks. Why you do that, man?
Is this lady like really worth getting everything all fucked up?
No,
for?
I don't think she's anything to write home about. Not only that,
She's like not ugly, but she's not. She's fine.
well, when we're introduced to her at the club, she's dancing like Juliette Lewis, just real violent and pronounced gestures and gesticulations.
All she is constantly doing is saying "fuck me" with her eyes and rubbing her body the entire time she's in this movie.
And Wesley Snipes' girlfriend can't get pregnant.
Right.
So he goes, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you.
Right.
So he's having sex with this lady too. So now Mookie is getting the promotion and they're like, oh man, this footage you're getting is the real deal. It's the raw data. But don't, maybe you shouldn't go in there like that though, because you're a junkie. No, it's totally cool, man. And then immediately we cut to like
him scooping up crack into a bag.
No, before that.
Oh.
He's in his apartment, sweating.
Oh.
It's thunder and lightning. And he's about to hit the pipe.
And he doesn't.
He doesn't, but he's got
self-control.
But he's got several vials lying around, right? Then we see him at work. Has he already been at work? And that's where he got those from?
I don't know. I mean, I imagine he's stealing.
Because now we see him and he's bagging them up.
You don't mean shit to these people. I don't know why you would steal from them. I mean, I guess because you're a crackhead, but all you have to do is steal one vial and they'll fucking shoot you in the head and kick you in a hole.
Well, but here's the thing. He's wearing like Best Buy uniform.
I know he looks like a supervisor at Kohl's.
He wouldn't be bagging.
No.
He would be watching the people that are nude bagging.
Yeah, he doesn't get to get near the drugs.
So
the
why
whole
is
point
he...
of them being naked is so they can't steal the drugs.
Yeah, and everybody's like, oh, whatever. And then he starts
cheeking them.
Singing?
Oh.
Or something?
After he's been cheeking them. And
he's been cheeking them, yeah. He eventually hits the glass dick.
But, buddy, hey, buddy, I don't know why I'm doing the buddy thing, but buddy, crack doesn't last. So when did this fucking dude smoke some crack? I imagine if you smoked crack about 3 hours before you got to work, you don't feel good. You're not going to be singing and dancing for everybody.
Well, and if you were on crack, you wouldn't be singing and dancing. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying, well...
You're saying he would be... he wouldn't be
can't-
high anymore by the time he got to work.
Right, you can't smoke crack at work.
But even if he was, why... He's acting like he's drunk.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Or on ecstasy or something, not crack.
But either way, it says, red flag. This behavior is not okay.
Yeah, and so G-Money comes down like, what are you doing?
A workout like this, man, boosts up, work them around,
Oh,
baby.
you think I'm stupid?
Nah, man.
You a high motherfucker.
Oh, yeah? He rips open his shirt. What? You're hot mic'd?
What, you 5-0?
And then he goes, your belt buckle's a camera. He throws it on the ground. Take him outside and kill him.
Make him smoke his own cock in that crack pipe.
And Mookie gets a real frantic close-up.
Save me, Judd Nelson.
They gotta kill me.
Gotta help me, I'm gonna die.
Let's go.
Oh, shit. They gotta go. And so they're taking out floppy disks at the crack house. The bad guys are.
Yeah, I get. Oh man, we never went into detail about this crack house.
It's the
you need
real
a
deal.
holographic ID
Yeah.
to get into the building.
Yeah.
And then they buzz you through a gate where another person like scans your ID with computer equipment.
Yep. And then you give them the money, and they put the money in a pneumatic tube, and that goes down to the wherever. And then you get ushered into another room where they give you the drugs. Now, if you want, you can rent a room at the Enterprise.
I don't think you're really renting a room.
No,
right?
you're just sleeping on the floor.
You go out there and there's crack pipes available for all the vials you just bought.
It's like an opium den.
And you can just go anywhere in this nasty basement, but
They bring you cokes.
so I mean this whole fucking situation is stupid and fake. But
Yeah.
the dumbness of having crack rigs there that you can smoke out of, that seems real fake. But the number one thing I'm having a problem with, the goons tapping baseball bats into their hands.
Yeah.
As if any of these motherfuckers would have bats and be doing that. I could see there maybe being like two guys with bats in the corner who are just staring, not tapping. But generally, I would think guns?
There's guns, but
All you have to do is cause one problem and you get shot in the head. This is $1 million a week, this operation.
well, so they go, shut it down.
Like John Taffer, shut it down?
And so they're grabbing floppy disks. They're pouring gasoline on stuff.
Is that gasoline I smell?
Their accountant work?
Yeah.
Why would they ever have floppy disks? It's not the recipe for the crack. It's got to just be raw forms. I don't even think they need that.
All of this, you can't do this because if you break in for the drugs, you're telling me all your books are there
It's so stupid.
and everybody there except Nino. It's like everybody's incriminating themselves.
If this is like a real criminal enterprise with like a lot of leaders, I could see there being some bookkeepers, but it's Nino.
Not there, though. Not where they're bagging and tagging.
No.
And you're not going to be bagging and slanging where people are hitting the pipe in the basement.
No, right, yeah. It wouldn't be a factory setting. You'd be selling drugs there and letting them smoke drugs there.
Sure.
But boy, you wouldn't, yeah.
Well, and it gets even worse.
Well, it's supposed to be a one-stop shop, right? You got everything happening on every floor. That's why you got a building.
So the cops break in. Everybody freezing. They're shooting at dudes and getting killed, and everybody's shooting. And eventually they find Mookie in the basement, and he's dead. His throat has been slit.
But you can see him take a breath at one point.
Yeah, because Callie goes, "What happened to Mookie?" I said, "Well, he's dead." He was dead?
But he's breathing.
Yeah, and he's got a bomb on him.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's lethal weapon 2. So Judd Nelson gets down there. Oh, shit. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Instead of just getting out of here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you leave.
You just say, everybody get out. Because everybody's already pretty much leaving.
This isn't probably going to be the type of bomb that would wipe out a block. You know, it's like this room and maybe the floor above and below will be a problem.
Yeah.
Just get out of there.
Well, and they use C4 to breach. I don't know if you noticed that. He sticks it on the wall. And then he presses the timer while standing directly next to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then runs away and it blows up. How about you don't assume that the timer is going to always work and blow it up when you're not next to it? But now there's like 8 wires going into holes. It's like none of this makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. What do we do? I don't know, man. Cut the blue wire. All of a sudden, they're like a bomb disposal group. And they stop it on 2 seconds.
Now, Julian, I believe that one of the further points that made me hate this movie is about to come up. Now, is it when the old white cop is looking around for Nino in the sewers there around the pipes,
mm-hmm.
and he lowers himself like 50 Cent doing the sit-ups from the ceiling and slits his throat?
Yeah.
He lowers himself like a vampire and slits his throat.
That's what I said. He's Dracula now?
Yeah.
And then Judd Nelson, Russell Wong.
You can find me in the club with the pocket. Isn't that what he's doing those sit-ups in that video?
Yeah. He's upside down.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He's in a crazy
It's like that.
cube. So the other cop guy, he sees the blood on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Oh shit, what's this?
Oh man, this is bad. Oh shit.
Well, there's a dead body over there.
It's my buddy, the old guy.
Hat Man." So he runs up to him, and it's not Hat Man. It's Wesley Snipes.
You didn't...
He was pretending to be a dead cop.
A dead white cop.
To kill this guy.
Huh.
Instead of leaving.
He put his clothes on.
Because the guy wasn't hot on his tail.
But I also think that as you're walking up on the, like, is that Ralph?
Mm-hmm.
You would notice that it's a different ethnicity completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who cares if he's Ralph? He's dead.
Yeah.
Well, I get it, though. So, that guy's dead now. And Nino Brown gets away.
Seems like you should, like, stay there and start picking them off one by one.
Just keep changing clothes.
Yeah.
Russell, what's going on? So the police meet Mario Van
Peebles.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Y'all fucked up."
Commissioner's been on my ass all night, man.
Washington is blaming us for losing tens, damn near hundreds, thousands of dollars in man hours. Not to mention all the cops we got killed.
They took the floppy disks.
Operation was a failure, man.
We have no evidence.
We didn't arrest anyone, no one, man.
My boss says I have to kill each one of you.
They do have evidence. I mean, there's video evidence of people doing things.
Scotty, let it go, man. Operation's over.
And Nino Brown goes to G-Money. What happened? Well, I had to shut it down.
Like John Taffer?
Because Chris Rock was an informant.
Uh-huh.
Well, how did that happen? This feels like the scene in the Untouchables when Robert De Niro beats a guy with a baseball bat.
I haven't seen it.
And he goes, "I want him dead.
So therefore it does not exist.
I want his dog dead." Yeah.
Okay.
But G-Money effectively...
wants his dog dick?
Yeah. G-Money fucked up. Wesley Snipes pissed. You used to be cool. Now you're a bitch.
You're my brother's keeper.
And he stabs that other guy in the hand.
You're my trapper keeper. That guy. The guy from the beginning that saw Ice-T arrest Mookie.
Who is the brother of his barren girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They mentioned that, I believe, earlier.
Cousin.
So, you fucking Keisha. Man, that bitch don't mean nothing to me. You fucked up, though, but, you can make it up to me.
But, if it happens again, I gotta kill you.
Right. I will kill you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I'm meeting with Rasta right now to get more dope.
Do you know what?
No.
I quit I mean, if I'm that guy, if you're like, the next time you fuck up, I have to kill you. I'm like, okay, this isn't the job for me. Thank you for these opportunities, but I don't want to die if I make a mistake.
I would have killed Nino.
Oh, that's a good idea. Over. But he's a crackhead.
He is.
G-Money.
We find that out. G-Money's been hitting the ski sauce.
He's feeling a little sad
yeah.
about Nino taking his lady. So he's like, hey, I hear this rock is fun to smoke.
He's sitting around in silk pajama bottoms.
Hell yeah.
Candles are lit.
Fucking goddamn, it sounds like a wonderful crack experience.
You know, he's got a bath drawn.
Playing some Boys to Men on the stereo.
Put rose petals in the water. And he's going to hit a little rock.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's all fucked.
He starts twitching and he's scared.
Ice-T decides, fuck that. This case ain't over.
Huh?
I'm going to work it.
Yo, I'm sorry you lost your budget, but I lost a friend.
You know what else happens?
Huh?
Judd Nelson says, me too. We're rolling hard on this now. So Ice-T pretends like he's a Rasta guy.
Going off books.
Selling drugs to G-Money. Mm-hmm. They contact... Oh, God. The Italians give him a present. It's a lawn jockey.
Yeah.
And they cut off his tail. And he goes back to his boss, Don Matteo. Man, these black guys, you know, they're shitting all over us. Don't do nothing for now, but we're going to come back and we're going to fuck them.
We're going to scratch that itch.
And so they bust the Italian guy. And they get him to set up a meeting with G-Money. Because they're saying they got all the product.
And he's a crackhead now, so he doesn't worry about things. He just thinks about money and crack.
Yeah, and he wants to, I think, you know, get things right between him and Nino. But he goes, you're going to cut me on a side deal. And they go, yeah, we'll do that. So then they just start hanging out. He introduces them to Nino. They're a little apprehensive at first. But then him and Nino are just rolling around for a while.
Best friend.
They're making out with Asian women.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he tells them that G-Money's trying to make a side deal.
Let me just let you know, I want to endear myself to you, your best friend. He's a bitch. He's stealing from you. Side deal.
I know we've been hanging out for quite some time.
Yeah.
Let's make this deal. So they make the deal, and they're at a warehouse. And Nino says, you know, it's never personal. It's always business.
My Ice-T is bad, but the spirit is there, right?
It is.
Thank you.
We also know that Ice-T's mother was killed.
Oh, God damn it. Fuck you.
when he was a teenager.
Yep, she was a teacher.
Yeah, and some no good lowlife came up and just shot her in the head and
some
walked
sort of
away.
Drug addict just moved along afterwards.
Yep. If I ever find that guy,
if I ever find him, I'm going to kill him.
If I ever find that guy, I'm going to kill him.
I will never find the voice.
No, we won't. It's elusive.
Hey, it's me. You had it close when you were doing Mike Tyson.
I did, yeah.
It's me, Ice-T.
It's me, Ice-T.
Dun dun. You hear that? That's the Law and Orders.
So they're doing a dope thing.
Okay.
And the guy goes, boy, this Ice-T fellow looks familiar. Oh, shit. Now I know him.
Guys, I remember. He is a police officer.
They tried to kill Wesley Snipes at a wedding.
Yep.
The Italians.
Uh-huh.
And that's when the cool chick gets killed.
Yep.
Rock-a-blah, baby.
Ice-T points his gun for no reason at Nino, but he decides not to kill him.
Instead, he shoots at the
Italians.
Italians.
Saves them. Yeah. So that's why they're boys now. So he goes, oh, shit, he's a cop. And everybody starts shooting. The cops come in.
Are you recording?
Yes. So they're shooting at everybody. Dutta Man gets killed.
That's later on in like a warehouse. That's not at the wedding.
No, I'm saying the wedding happened, and then they're doing the drug deal at the warehouse.
Oh, yeah, with Ice-T's.
And for some reason, Judd Nelson is in blackface.
Yeah, what's up with that blackface? He's also like dropping down from ceilings.
He is. What is he doing? I don't understand.
That's just like some weird racist shit?
Well, at first I'm like, oh, it must be
blend in the
nighttime.
shadows, right? It's not nighttime.
No.
And everything's well lit. There's no reason for him to have that
and
on
nobody
his
else
face.
is doing it.
No.
I'm sure everybody else is just like, what is he doing?
No. Yeah.
I saw him burning cork. I just thought
there's that other black guy over there. That's what he thinks they're going to say, right?
I made it.
It's Judd Nelson with his stupid hair and his stupid goatee.
I can say the N-word now.
I'm sure he already
but
says
in
it
a
a lot.
good way, not in a bad way. And yeah, man, so he shoots Dutta Man because he's about to shoot Ice-T.
What's that guy's name? Do you know? Bill Nunn.
Bill Nunn.
He
was the bass player in Mo Better Blues.
And Radio Raheem.
Yeah.
And in lots of other things.
Of course. And he's dead now. And
Dutta Man because he stutters.
Yeah.
You always dudding.
G-Money goes, oh, Nino, I'm fucked up. He goes, yeah, you brought the police, man. What the hell? It's twice now. Dude, What is your deal? It used to be cool. What can I do, man? I'll suck your dick. And he shoots him in his head, kills him.
Well, he does the Are You My Brother's Keeper talk.
Whatever happened to Am I my brother's keeper, huh? You know what happened to it. The world is mine. Remember that? Everything is mine. Everything!
They cry.
And Snipes, pretty good when he's crying. Those tears are just pouring down his cheeks. I liked it a lot.
Is that what this is about? That fucking skeezer? You think I give a fuck about her? Fuck that whole bitch! I don't give a fuck about her!
I thought he was going to throw him off the roof.
Oh, sure.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Oh!
So he's dead now, and Nino is on the run. To some extent. But Ice-T rolls up on some kids. Hey, where's Nino at? Fuck you, cop, and they all run away except for one guy.
Yo, man, I'm going to tell you honestly, he's up on that third floor right there. I fucking hate him. We beat this guy up and killed him.
There was a night when Nino was hanging out with Ice-T, and he goes, hey, I killed some guy's mom.
Oh, my God.
Back in the day.
Listen, how I got involved in my gang initially, I had to kill somebody that was unaffiliated.
What do they call him? A civ or a perp?
Sure.
Poop?
Yeah. So I see this poop walking. It looks like she's maybe a teacher or something.
Yeah, maybe she's got a kid.
It's 1972. I just run up on her and I shoot her in the head and I run away. Never look back.
Nothing.
And now I'm a psychopath and it's great.
Yeah.
Ice-T says,
interesting.
Bookmark?
My mother was killed in a similar way. I wonder if there's a rash of these things happening.
Why am I getting a boner? It'll come into play later.
Big time, man. So they break in and they start beating on him. Shooting. They're trying to get out. And he shoots Ice-T, I think. Ice-T is just punching him in his face. Mm-hmm. And the crowd is gathering.
Well, doesn't he get thrown off the balcony, lands in the trash, and then Ice-T's beating him up on the ground?
Yeah. His partner goes, here's a gun. And he goes, thank you. And he points a gun at him and he goes, you ain't going to shoot me. He goes, I want to shoot you so bad.
My dick's hard.
Yeah, and he looks like it is.
You killed my mom. That lady you killed back then, that was my mom, the art teacher. I want to shoot.
So Mario Van Peebles rolls up and he goes, hey, man, it ain't worth it.
I'm going to shoot this bullet and a load on you at the same time. Which one hits your body first?
I'm just going to rub this out for you.
Mario? Mario rubs it out.
Yeah.
Help him calm down.
Don't climax from shooting him. Yeah. So now Nino Brown's on trial.
Mm-hmm.
Did you or did you not sell drugs?
I am a businessman. I participate in business dealings.
Yeah, you motherfuckers need me. I do what you don't want to do, but it has to be done.
The system is corrupt.
The government. I don't own poppy fields. I don't make guns. And also, it was that guy. He was the guy. What?
Oh, man, it's me. I got stabbed in the hand earlier. I got the nice mustache.
Yep.
Married to
the mob.
Brother of the Baron ex-wife.
And she does testify against him, too.
Nino sucks.
She buries him.
Small.
So they're like, well, you know what? We have no reason to believe that this guy is the mastermind, but we're going to go with that. And Nino Brown's only going to go to jail for 1 year.
Now, this is fake because he's black. They would have locked him up, right? Unless he was greasing everybody with all the money.
Yeah.
I really feel like back then during the crack boom, they'd be like, life behind bars? You know what? Actually, we're going to kill you in 2 weeks. You and Juliette Lewis are going at the same time.
That guy can just be like, no, I wasn't the boss.
Yeah.
You all know that. And they would have been like, oh, yeah, we don't have anything to prove that. So Ice-T is just pissed.
Mm-hmm.
This is cockamamie bullshit.
He's never going to be hard again.
Until...
our friend from Dominic and Eugene shows up.
Yep, the old trash man.
He's been in it a few times.
Yeah,
where he gives the cops a hard time about all these goddamn drug dealers.
And he finds Nino paying off the Reverend.
Mm-hmm.
And there's kids there. God damn it, kids, get out of here. And so he goes, hey, Wesley Snipes.
Do you remember the line?
It's red.
What?
Because he's not betting on black. I don't remember the line.
Oh,
what does he say?
That was too many steps so people would know that you were doing a Passage from 57 riff. I think it's, you have an appointment in hell.
Oh,
then
sure.
he shoots him to death. It's great.
He shoots him once.
With one
thankfully, it doesn't go through him.
He's dead and does the old rotate flop over the railing, right?
And thankfully, there's nobody at the bottom of that.
Right.
And he's
3
dead.
kids.
Just stabbed through him. And then the movie ends.
Julian.
Yeah. Oh, God, am I in trouble?
This movie sucks.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate victim of the time, man.
Oh, man. It's like, it's relatively entertaining, but like stupid and kind of makes you mad.
Yeah.
The amount of rotating outfits that Wesley Snipes and his crew have, like when they're all suddenly wearing black, that's after the building gets burned out, right? They're like all wearing these Janet Jackson bad outfits, basically. Like, what the fuck?
And that's what the crack place feels like. A Janet Jackson video.
That shit is so fucking fake. It's unbelievable. It's like, are you serious? I don't ever think I could see you buying an apartment building and doing drug things in it. No hologram passes. You don't need metal doors. You have people with guns.
After the attempted hit, then a motorcycle just drives up and kills all the Italians outside of the restaurant.
Yeah, pretty easily.
Just rolls up. You're dead.
It's the Sopranos. They're all just chilling out eating meats in the sun.
And they're dead now. Yeah. There's one moment in the movie where there's some guy singing doo-wop kind of shit by a burning Motown barrel.
Oh my God, actually, I thought about this a lot. I was like, who are these guys? Are these seem like regular guys that wanted to sing a song,
yeah,
but they're hanging out by the homeless barrels?
As soon as they're done, they give each other dap and they just go their separate ways.
And then I think that's the drug building directly behind them.
I think they're in the movie once or twice before that too, but I'm like, what is the melody of this song? They're just like,
that's what you're focusing
in the new Jack.
Julian, who gathers around burning barrels?
I bet it was like PM Dawn or something.
I mean, it does seem like it was probably supposed to be somebody.
I don't know, man. Like, who's burning barrels?
Homeless people that are freezing to death in Chicago and New York
apparently
in the winter.
not, because these guys are just holding tea next to it.
Yeah, it seems like a movie trope where it's just like, well, yeah, the barrels are always burning. It just depends on who wanders right. No, somebody has to start them.
Yeah, this isn't like Victorian London.
Oh, this movie is fucking terrible. I constantly was like, well, this sure isn't King of New York. King of New York is a million times better than this. It's unbelievable how these movies can be in the same vicinity and be so different.
The Mookie rehab, we should have been seeing that story arc throughout the opening of the movie.
Sure.
You can't just introduce us to this crack and they're taking over the building and there's violence and then hard stop. Now this guy's going to be getting clean.
Boy, I bet this resonated in 91, right?
Oh, I bet Dan Quayle was like,
this is exactly what's going on in this country, and we got to stop it.
We got to stop this from getting out. And the stuff about us being involved in the JFK assassination.
Urban drug lords. And let's not talk about the cocaine.
Less
Nicaragua.
New Jack City, more Gleaming the Cube. That's George W. Bush, HW.
He was right.
He was.
I don't like this movie.
Nah, it's bad. I don't think...
It's not painful to watch. You can watch it, but you're like, this is a stupid piece of shit.
This is corny.
It's corny. It's dumb. It's like a 50-year-old white guy in 1991 wrote about what he thought the inner cities and the crack epidemic was like.
Yeah.
My name's Richard, and I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been watching the news, and I've been reading some books. And what if there was a guy named Mookie? Mm-hmm. And what if there was a guy named Nino? 5.5 for me.
Oh, shit. I give it a 5.
What do you give old Wesley Snipes?
I really feel like he's trying to make hay here, and I'm just going to give him a 5.
Wow. That's wild. I'm going to give him a 6, but I would like to say, Wesley, when you are crying on that building, for 30 seconds, you're a 7.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the other stuff.
Yeah. I mean, good for you, everybody. Fuck this movie. Next week,
Jungle Fever.
Jungle Fever, the 8th Wesley Snipes movie.
Yeah.
Julian, do you have a fever that only more jungle can cure?
Mm-hmm. The Tengu Fever.
Find us on Instagram, YouTube, Reddit, Facebook. We Doing Filmographies. X/Twitter us at Do Filmographies. Email us at wedoingfilmographies@gmail.com. Text us or leave us a voicemail. Jesus fucking Christ. 763-634-1897. 763-634-1897. We say it twice because it's important.
Twice as nice.
It's important to be twice as nice. My name's Jason.
And I'm also Jason.
We are the Jasons, and this is the Jasons podcast.
Yeah.
And we hope you have a wonderful night. But as you're going to sleep tonight, make sure you're playing a podcast from nowplayingnetwork.net.
Yeah, that too.
Whether it be the Directors Club, Tracks of the Damned.
How to organize shoes.
That is a good one because sometimes I'm like, should the shoes be together? Should I make them into letters?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do. Go to nowplayingnetwork.net, see if you can figure out things for your shoe tree, your entry mat, whatever you need. And we'll see you next week with another Spike Lee joint.
Yeah.
I've been Jason.
And I've been Jason.
Goodbye.